Hello guys, yeah, what's up? How you doing? You're especially welcome to this masterclass. You're especially welcome. All right, let's wait for others to join us. Hope you can hear me. Can you hear me and can you see me? All right, so I believe you can hear me. We have to wait for others to join us in this masterclass. Hello, my friend. You're especially welcome to this masterclass for today. I'm so glad to have you here, and I hope you can see me clearly. And how was your day? Hope you had a fantastic day. Hope you had a wonderful day. Hope you're doing awesome, and hope you're doing great. Right? I'll be starting the live meeting soon. Okay. Please bear with me. I'll be starting the live meeting soon while others join us. Okay. And today's class is going to be so brief. You are especially welcome. You are especially welcome to today's masterclass on content creation for branding, marketing, and sales on the internet, on the online space. Okay. Now, in case you're just seeing my face for the first time, I am Jerry Obi, your tutor. Okay. And I'll just dive right in. I'll share my slide because I don't want to waste much of your time. I will share my slide, so we'll begin right away. And as I always say, please get a book. Don't just watch me like a movie, right? Because this is not a movie. This is a training, right? This is a training. Get a book, get a pen, write down the most important, lessons, the most important things that I'll be teaching you. And immediately after the training, I'll be giving you an assignment and you go and do the assignment. You go and do the assignment and implement what I will be teaching you. All right, that is how you get results. You don't just come and watch me like a movie and then you go and do nothing. You're not going to get results that way. Okay, you're not going to grow that way. You're not going to improve that way, right? It is when you come, I teach you like a live class, and then I give you assignment and you go and do the assignment that you're going to get results. All right. All right. So please make sure your book is there with you and your pen. If you don't have it yet, please go and get it. All right. Go and get your book. Let me give you a few minutes for you to do that. Go get a book, go get a pen. All right. So before we begin, get a book and get a pen. All right. Okay, now let me proceed and share my screen so we just dive right in. I believe you can see my screen, right? I believe you can see my screen. Okay, I believe you can see my screen. You are specially welcome to day 3. This is the day 3 of content creation of branding, marketing, and sales masterclass. We have done the day 1, the day 2, all right? And I gave assignments on those 2 modules, right? Because the 2 modules are the foundation of your online business, right? Because I'm making this training to be beginner friendly. Like even as a beginner, you will know how to, you know your way about on the internet, on the online space. So if you haven't watched the 2 first modules, please kindly do so. Kindly do so and also do the assignment, okay? So you're welcome, you're specially welcome, okay? Now in today's class, you will be learning your product. You'll be learning about a product, like product knowledge or your service. Okay, maybe you have a service, you don't have a product but you have a service, you have a skill you do render to people as a service in exchange for money. You have a skill you render to people in exchange for money, or you have a product that you're selling. Okay, or you don't have a product yet but you're taking this class so that you will be able to know how to position yourself and become a brand and eventually start selling products. All right, what I will be teaching you is to understand about a product, to have knowledge about a product and service. Then number 2, what you're going to be learning into this class is what is a customer avatar. What is a customer? You'll be learning about a customer avatar. Then number 3 is identifying your avatar. Identify your ID customer avatar. Then number 4, identify 100. Identifying your dream 100 and following internet. Then number 5, I'll be teaching you first step towards generating customers organically. The first step towards generating customers organically in your product, to generate customers to your product, to your service organically. I'm going to be teaching you in today's class. All right, so please make sure you're focused, avoid every distractions, keep every distractions away from you. Okay, if there is anyone there close to you that want to distract you, please tell the person you are in class. Okay, and you don't need any distraction right now. So stay focused. Let's get into it. Product knowledge. Product knowledge. Now I want you to know that in the industry of marketing and sales, in the industry of marketing and sales, whether you want to sell a product or you have a service you render to people in exchange for money, or you are affiliating for people's products and be getting paid a commission, right? The first thing you must do before even selling a product, you must have the knowledge of the product. You must have the knowledge of the product. You must know what the product does and how you can present it to the ID customers. Okay, now having adequate knowledge of your product or service is the first step you must be aware of before you can identify the customer. Even before you know the customer the product is meant for, you must know, the product before you know the customers the product is meant to serve. Okay, so here are 2 questions you should ask yourself. If you have a product, you have a service, or somebody come and give you a product and, oh, help me sell this product and get paid a commission. These are the first 2 questions you should ask yourself. What are the features of this product? What are the features of my product? The number 2 question, what are the benefits of this product? What are the benefits of this product? All right. These are the first 2 major questions. You must know the features of the product and you must know the benefits of the product or service. Every product or every service has a features and has benefits. Every product or every service has features and have benefits. All right, and you must have the knowledge of those two things. No matter what product, whether real estate, whether ABBA product, whether a health product, whether a fashion, whether luxury electronics, and luxury electronics, furnitures, whatever product, just name it. The product has features and they have benefits. Every product on this earth have features and they have benefits. All right, so follow me through. Please take note of that. Take note of that. Any product you want to sell, you must have the knowledge of the features of the product and the knowledge of the benefit of the product. Okay, now what are the components of product knowledge? The product features. The product features, right? We are talking about the product knowledge now. Let me say you have a product or you have a service. You're in the real estate sector, you are in the finance sector, you are in the make money online sector, you sell fashion, you sell electronics, or you sell furnitures, whatever niche you are in. What is the features of your product? Now, features are the attributes and components of a product or service. All right, now the things the product is made of, they are features of the product. E.g., the size of your product. The size, maybe you're selling electronics. What is the size? What is the weight? Right? What is the size? What is the weight of the electronics? What is the quality? Where was it made? Where was it produced? What is the design? Right? These are the features. These are the content, what the product is made of, what your service is made of. Maybe you are a graphic designer. All right, if you're a graphic designer, you're a video editor, you should know, like, okay, what it takes to put the video editing together. These are the features. What it takes to put the graphic design together, to make it quality, to make it top notch. You're a website designer, you are a plumber, an electrician. What it takes to to give a quality service, to give a good service, like everything that composes of your services that will make your service top notch. These are the features. If you sell fashion, where was the fashion product produced? What is the size? What is the quality of the material? Right? These are the features, and you must know all the features of your product before you even know the customers that the product is meant to serve. Then number two is the benefits. What are the product benefits? What are the product benefits? Now, product benefits are exact outcome results the customer stands to gain after he or she buys your product or use your services. Do you understand that? What am I going to get if I buy your product? If I buy your product or pay for your service, what is going to be my reward? What am I going to get? Okay, you're telling me to come and buy a property, come and buy real estate property. If I buy this property from you, what is going to be my reward? That is the benefit. So you, as a rector, you will not tell the person, okay, time, so years, this property is going to appreciate, and this is the outcome result you're going to get. Right? That is high return on investment. You're going to get high return on investment. That is the benefit. Now, if you're selling maybe health product, herbal product, the benefits can be, after you get this product, you will become more beautiful. You will become more healthy. That is the benefit. And if you're selling, maybe a herbal product also, let me use an example of herbal products, more, you can tell your customers that, okay, if you get this product from me, you're going to become more happy. Right? Because when you become healthy, you become more happy. When you get this product from me, you're going to get more satisfaction. Maybe I'm going to give you a bonus. That is the benefit. I'm going to give you a bonus. That is the benefit. Right? If you're selling fashion, you can say, oh, this cloth that I'm selling to you, it is luxury, and the material is made up of quality and is not going to fade. Which means if you buy this cloth from me, you can have it you can use it up to 5 years, and the cloth will still retain its quality. That is the product benefit. Do you guys understand? Do you understand now? So if you have a product, you feel look at the product, look at the benefit that the product, that the customer is going to get when he purchases that product from you. Look at the features of the product. Now, these are the two major things that you will use to craft out the message for advertising the product. Because customers wants to know the product you're trying to sell to them, and also they want to know what they are going to gain from getting the product from you. So these two major things, they are very important. The features of a product, the benefit of a product. You must be able to communicate the features and especially the benefit to your customers so that they can be able to buy. Especially the benefit, because human beings are naturally greedy. It is what they stand to gain that will make them to release money to you. You must be able to communicate the benefit of your product, in your advertisement, in your sales message. I hope you understand this now. All right, now let's get into it. Let's move forward. Now, you have understand the product. You have had understand how you can understand a product, how you can have a knowledge of your product, how you can have appropriate knowledge of your product, right? That you need to know the product features and the product benefits. Please write that down. The product features, any product you want to say, you have to write down the features, write down the benefits, and these are what you use to craft out your advertisement and your marketing message. Okay, that is how you know the product knowledge. Any product at all, real estate, any finance, make money online, fashion, electronics, electronic gadgets, furnitures. There must be a product. You must write down the features and the benefit of each of the products. Okay, now what is a customer avatar? After you have write down the benefit and the features of your product, before you now come to who the product is meant to serve, that is what we call a customer avatar. Now, a customer avatar is the perfect ideal personality that your product or service is meant to serve, who are already searching for your product and will willingly buy your product or pay for your service once he or she understand the product benefits and the product value. All right, they understand the product benefits, the product value, right? And they will give you that money, pay for your product, even tell you thank you without giving you much stress. Do you understand that now? Now you know your product features, you know your product benefits, you know the benefit of the product. Now, the customer avatar is the person, the exact person that product is meant to serve. One of my mentors will always say, your product, everybody will not buy your product. Your product is not meant for everybody. You must know this. Your product, please write it down. My product is not meant for anybody. Everybody, I mean. No matter what product you're selling, it's not meant for everybody. So you must know the exact people, the exact person that your product is meant to serve. After you've understand the product features and the product benefits. All right, that is what we call a customer avatar. And I'm going to teach you how you can know your customer avatar without stress and know where they are located, where they are congregating, where you can find them on the internet. All right, but please have the understanding of your customer avatar, that if you're, for example, let's make an example. If you're selling, let me say you're selling fashion, and the fashion is cost, let me say a cloth or maybe a shoe is cost, $100 and above. Hope you know that it's not everybody that can afford it. Hope you know it's not everybody that can afford it. Or maybe you're selling real estate. Your real estate properties is worth, let me say 50 million or over 5 million and above. Hope you know it's not everybody that can afford it. Yeah, you should know that. It's not everybody that can afford it, and there are some exact persons that will be able to afford it. These are the people that are your customer avatar. If you're selling fashion that is very expensive because it's luxury, there are some exact persons that will be able to afford your product, and they are already searching for it. They are searching for luxury, fashion. These are the exact, customers. These are the exact people that need your product. If you're selling herbal product or weight loss, you're selling weight gain, whatever product you're selling, there are people that are already searching for that product. They need the product, they need the service of the product, they need the value of the product, they need the benefit of the product, and they're already searching for that product. That is your customer avatar. Okay, please note that. Now, how to identify your customer avatar? Now, I've talked to you that, these are the customer avatar, that people that need your product are your customer avatar, and they're already searching for you online. Now, how do you identify them? How do you identify them on the internet? No, here are four major things you need to know about your customer avatar to identify them. No matter what product you're selling or service you're rendering, these four major things they are going to help you to identify your customer avatar. They are going to help you to identify the exact customer that need the product. All right. Number one, their age bracket and demographics. Their age bracket and demographics. The product you're selling, what age will be able to afford it? You're selling a real estate property that is worth 5 million and above. What age bracket will be able to afford it? All right. What age bracket will be able to afford it? You can say, okay, maybe from age 35 to 65. You're selling fashion that is cost over $100, 100,000 for maybe the trouser or maybe just any of the fashion. You're selling about product, weightless product, any product you're selling that is expensive, that is cost. One of the factors that you will be able to use to determine the customer that needs that product is what is their age bracket. You must specify their age bracket, either from maybe from 18 to 40, from 25 to 50. You must specify their age bracket. Okay, now their demographics. Where do they live? Where do you find such people? Where do you find such people? If you're selling luxury furniture, luxury electronics, luxury clothing, luxury fashion, if you're selling real estate that has high prices, where do you find those people that needs, that can afford the product? These are the demographics. Here is, why this place, you need to start looking at, the cities in your country, the places in your country, the places in your state that will, people of, high ranking people live in and reside in that can afford your product. All right. And these are the places you want to target on the internet. These are the places you want to start, networking on the internet. No worry, don't worry, you're going to learn more about how you can, get customers from those locations and, get the exact customer based on their age bracket. Now, number two, their challenges and their pain points. Their challenges and their pain points. We must know that every human being on this earth, we have pain, right? We are trying to move away from pain and move to pleasure. We are trying to move away from pain and move to pleasure. Or you're selling real estate property. No, some of how you can determine your ID customers is, people that have gotten real estate before and maybe they got scammed, right? They got scammed, or people that want to invest but they don't know the right people to invest with, right? They don't know the right people to invest with. That is challenge, that is pain. They have the money, they don't know, but they don't know the right people to invest with, right? These are some of the ways you can use to identify your customer avatar, their challenges and their pain point. In fashion, people that have bought, clothes, they have bought clothing, but a lot of money, they bought it expensively, but the clothes faded. The clothes, they just wore it for only a few times and the clothes has faded, right? They are looking for the original. They are looking for the original and they are looking for it on the internet, right? Now you can target those people on the internet and offer your product to them and present your product to them as, their solution. Present your product to them as a solution to solve their pain, to solve their problem, to solve their challenges. Okay. In the health niche, the same thing. In the health niche, people are sick, right? They are sick, they want to be healthy. Some have, a lot of fat, they want to lose fat, they want to burn fat. All right. Some have, a lot of weight, they want to lose weight, or some want to gain weight. These are their challenges, their pain points, right? And the benefit of a product is naturally solving those pain points. All right. So you use the benefit of a product, you present it to them as a solution to their pain points and challenges. But first, you identify their challenges, identify their pain points. Then you know that these are your customers. These are your customers. You identify your customers through their challenges and their pain points. Then number three, their source of information. Their source of information. Where do they gather on the internet? Where do they always, what website, what sites do they always visit? All right. What sites do they always visit? Where do they always gather on the internet? For example, someone that is looking for how to buy electronics, he probably be searching for where to buy electronics, right? And probably be following people that sells luxury electronics on the internet. All right. So there are source of information. There are different websites that says, luxury electronics, fashion, furnitures, real estate. People that are looking for real estate, they will be following and trying to pay attention to people that are selling real estate on the internet, right? So there are source of information you can use to know that, oh, these are my customers. These are my customers. For example, people that are following somebody that is a real estate uh somebody that is a real estate developer, right? Somebody that's a real estate developer, people that are following that person, they will be interested in real estate. They will be interested in buying real estate. They will be interested in investing in real estate. That is why they are following that person in the first place. Majority of them. So these are some of the keys you use to determine where you to find your ideal customers. Now, their goals and their desires. The last one is their goals and their desires. This person that is your customer, what goals do they have? What is their desires? What desire do they have? Do they want to make more money? Do they want to look more beautiful? Do they want to look more beautiful by buying health products? Do they want to make more money by doing make money online business or investing in real estate? Do they want to look more classic by getting luxury fashion? Do they want to make their house, their home more beautiful, their office more beautiful by getting luxury furnitures and luxury electronics? You must know their goals and their desires. Okay, these are the four major things by which you can use to determine your ideal customer, the perfect ideal customer that your product is meant to serve. Okay, so what you do is that when once you have identified your product benefits and your product futures, then you will now write out the age bracket of the people that can afford your product, the demographics where they are located, then their challenges, like the people that can afford, what challenges are they facing, what pain do they have, right? You write all these things down. Then their source of information, which people do they follow most on the internet, which people would they likely follow most on the internet, right? People, like for example, somebody that is interested in buying luxury fashion will be following someone that is selling luxury fashion on the internet, like luxury brand on the internet. So you know which information, what is their source of information, the site they visit most, and you know their goals and their desires. Okay, that is how you identify your customer avatar. This is very, very important, because if you don't know your customer avatar, you will just be trying to sell to everybody. And if you try to sell to everybody, you will end up selling to nobody. If you try to sell to everybody, you will end up selling to nobody. Please write it down. If you try to sell to everybody, you will end up selling to nobody, right? Because when you try to communicate your message to everybody, nobody will be listening to you. But when you're communicating your message, your advertising message, your marketing message to the exact people that needs to hear what you're saying, to the exact people that needs your product, they will know, oh, this product is meant for me, and they will willingly buy without giving you much stress. Okay, now the next thing you want to learn is that do you identify your dream 100? Now, first thing is, who are your dream 100? Who are your dream 100? Who are your dream 100? Now, your dream 100 are persons who are already congregating your ideal customers on the internet, and they have large audience, influence, result, and authority. Your dream 100 are persons that are already congregating your ideal customers. We have just talked about the ideal customers now, right? Now, your dream 100 are already congregating your ideal customers, and your dream 100 have large audience. They have 1 million followers. They have 10 million followers. They have 5 million followers. They have 8 million followers, and they have a lot of influence. They have results, right? They are in your niche. They are in your niche. They are related to your niche. Maybe you're selling health products. Somebody that is selling health products on the internet, that's talking about health, that has 1 million followers, that have 5 million followers, that have 10 million followers. That person is your dream 100. Because why? All this is followers. All those is 5 million followers. Your customers are there. In the 5 million followers that person has, in fact, almost all your customers are there. Because if they are following that person that talks about health, and you are selling health products, but you are just starting, and that person has started for a long time, right? They are following the person, they are enjoying the content of the person, they are enjoying the content of the person, they are buying from the person. That means they are also your customers. They are also your customers. All right. That is these are your dream 100 people that are congregating your ID customers. They Those people, they have large audience, they have influence, they have results already, and they have authority, they have large followers. Please take note of that. Now, example, if you are in the real estate niche, you sell real estate, your dream 100 are people who have large followers, who are in real estate, finance, people who are in real estate, who are in finance, automobiles, marriage, relationships. Now, people that talk about marriage, relationship, automobiles, people that sell luxury cars on the internet, people that are following them will mostly likely to invest in real estate. Do you understand that? People that talk about finance, if you're in Nigeria, like for example, Tony Elumelu, all his followers, they will likely invest in real estate. But I just want you to have the understanding that your dream 100 are people that are congregating your ID customers, and they have large followers, they have large audience, they have they have influence, they have result, they have authority. They are congregating your ID customers. Okay? Now you need to search for them and follow them. You need to search for them, identify them, and follow them. Identify them, and as a matter of fact, when you open your social media handles, your dream 100 are the only persons you should be following. Don't, except maybe some of your close friends and some of your family members who you would want to follow. Apart from your family members and maybe your close friends, the major people you should follow are your dream 100. Look for 100 persons. That is why I call it dream 100. Look for 100 people that are already congregating your ID customers. They are already congregating your ID customers, and you will follow them, because from their followers you're going to get a lot of customers. From their followers you're going to get a lot of customers. If fashion niche, if you're selling fashion, look for people that are talking about fashion, people that are talking about fashion, talking about finance. These people, their followers will likely buy your product. Their followers will likely buy your product. So you need to follow these people. Even comedians, skit makers, they have large followers. They have large followers. They have large audience. They have large influence. They can be your dream 100. Okay? Skit makers, they have large followers. They have large audience. They have authority already. They can be your dream 100. Actors, actresses, movie producers, singers, influencers, they have large audience, they have large followers. They can be your dream 100. So you identify them and follow them. Now let's move forward. Now the first step for you to generate customers online. Now you know your product knowledge, your product features, the product benefit. Now you have identified your customer avatar by knowing their age bracket, their demographics, their pain points, their problems, their challenges, and you use your product benefit to present a solution to them. Now you have identified your dream 100. Now the first step for you to generate customers online is to follow your dream 100. You follow them, and when you follow them, when they make a post, you engage in their post. When they make a post, you engage in their post. Now when you engage in their post, their own followers will see your comment, and they will likely come to your page. And when they come to your page, they say, wow, so this person is also selling this same thing that this other person is selling. Okay, let me buy from him. And that is how you attract your ID customers to your page. Do you understand it? You follow your dream 100. Your dream 100 have 5 million followers. They have 1 million followers. They have 500,000 followers. They have 10 million followers. When you follow them, identify 100 of them. Then follow each of them on all social media. And then when they make a post, you engage in their post. You comment, you like, you engage in their post. Try to pay attention to them. Look at what they are doing. Always engage with their post. When you engage with their post, when you comment in their post, and you yourself, you are creating content on your own page. When you engage with their post, their followers will see your comment, and they will click on your profile, and then they will come to your page and see what you're doing. Then you have attracted your customers to your own page, and they will likely buy products from you when they are ready to buy, or they can buy from you immediately. If your product is, you're communicating the value of the product, you're communicating the benefit of the product, you're communicating the features of the product on your page. When they come to your page, they'll watch few of your content, and they say, wow, this person's product is what I'll be looking for, and they will buy your product. Do you understand it? That is how you generate customers to your business, to your brand, to your services on the internet, organically without paying anybody to run adverts for you. As I've mentioned before, your dream 100 are the persons you should follow first. That the persons you should follow first. Your dream 100, identify them. Whatever niche you are, identify your dream 100 in those niches. In your niche, identify your dream 100 in your niche. I believe by now you already understand what a niche is. Don't even tell me you don't understand that. If you don't understand what a niche is, go back to the first 2 training and go through those 2 training for you to understand what a niche is, and pick your niche. Then you identify your dream 100 and follow them. Okay, now please, this is an important notice, because we've come to the end of this class for today, but this is an important notice. Please have it in mind that doing business or building a brand isn't a sprint but a marathon. What do I mean by that? A sprint is a short race. A short race, maybe 100 kilometer, 50 kilometer, 200 kilometer. That is a sprint. But a marathon is a race that is run in a long term, right? So your online business, your online brand is not a sprint but a marathon. You should have a long-term goal and visions. Even as you take one step closer to your goals each day in your journey, you should have long-term goals and visions. Zoom out and observe the future. What is going to be the future of this my brand? What is going to be the future of this my online business? Zoom out and view it in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. What is going to be the, where is this my brand going to be in the next 5 years, in the next 10? So you zoom out and you zoom in, okay, for you to understand that, and you start taking step one at a time. Okay, now most importantly, be sure you're learning, implementing, and growing on daily basis. In the online business space, you have to learn, grow on daily basis, and also you must practice what you're learning, because the results you seek are tied to the activities you will be doing on daily basis. The results you seek are tied to the activities you will be doing on daily basis. You have to grow, because there is no magic on the internet. You have to grow. You have to produce content. You have to, engage with your audience. You have to engage with your dream 100, and you have to create content. You have to, be consistent. You have to be focused. You have to be dedicated. You have to keep on learning and keep on growing. There is no magic with it. You have to take it very seriously, because this is a brand you're building. This is a business you're building, and it is a long-term it's a long-term thing. All right. So that is it. You have to, have that in mind. Now we have come to the end of today's class, as I've mentioned before. Now here is an assignment that I have for you, because I always have assignments for you. In the first class, I had an assignment for you. The second class, I had an assignment for you, and this is the third class. Now the assignment I have for you in this class is that write down your exact product or service, which means the product you're selling. Write it down. If there are 5, if there are 6 products you have, if it is 1 product you have, if it's 3, write down your exact product or service, and that is from your niche. If you don't understand what a niche is, go to the first module or the second module and understand what a niche is. Write down your exact product or service. Number 2, write out 5 benefits and 5 features of the product or service. Write out 5 benefits and 5 features of the product or service that you have. All right. Then number 3 assignment: craft out your perfect ID customer avatar. Your ID customer avatar, write it down based on their age bracket, their demographics, where they reside, based on their pay points, their challenges, based on their, their interests, the sites they follow most, the people they follow on the internet, and their goals and desires. Write out your perfect ID customers. All right. I've taught you how you can do that. Okay, so please do it. Then number 4, list out 100 of your dream 100 in your niche and follow and start engaging on their posts on all social media. These are the 4 assignments I have for you. List out 100 of your dream 100 in your niche, follow and start engaging on their posts on social media. I know you haven't started creating content yet, but after this class, we are diving into content creation from masterclass directly. But these 3 classes that I've just heard are the foundation. Now you have understand the reason why you come into the internet to do business. That is the first class that I taught. The second class, you understand your niche, you understand branding, and then you understand how you can brand yourself on the internet. Now, this third class I've taught you customer avatar, your customer avatar, your product knowledge, and your dream 100, and how you can start attracting your customers to your page. This is the foundation, guys. This is the foundation. And in the next class, we'll be going into content creation, where you start creating content for your product. If you haven't picked a product yet, please reach out to me. Reach out to me, so we'll talk about it, and then you get it. You have a product. All right, you have a product, and then when the content creation itself, you will start creating content around your product, around the benefit, around the features of your product, attracting your customers to yourself, and you will start making massive progress and making massive sales and progress every day. All right, guys, please do your assignment. I've given you 3 assignments now: first, second, third. Please do your assignment. Please do the results you'll be seeking are tied to the activities and the assignment you'll be doing. So please do your assignment and submit to me, okay, in the group. All right. God bless you. Thank you for showing up in today's class, and have a beautiful day ahead. In the next class, we'll be diving into content creation itself, where you'll be learning, the basic step of content creation, how what is content, the element of content, and then, how you can start creating content. All right. So prepare for the next class, and God bless you. Have a beautiful day. I love you, but God loves you more. I remain your humble boy, Jerry Obi. More love.